What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day. We are back here with our Ultimate Edition Steiner Brothers set. We did Scott Steiner on Monday. If you haven't seen that one, I invite you to jump back and check that video out. I'll leave a link down in the description. Today it's time to do Rick Steiner. I didn't really show as much of this. Some beautiful Ringside exclusive packaging on this. Gotta love that. And if you haven't seen the video, there is a video of where I've put my exclusive packaging stuff, and this will be being added to it. And watch the channel for a short on that. All right, so we're gonna get Rick Steiner out of here. Close this up for safekeeping. All right, Rick Steiner. This one's going to be awesome. What a great set. But let's not talk about this anymore. Let's head over to the stage. Let's get Rick Steiner busted out of this plastic prison and reunited with his brother. And we'll officially have the Steiner brothers to put up here on this full shelf. Let's go over here somewhere. Let's go. All right, we've got Rick Steiner up here on the stage. Again, this one is looking really cool. Take a quick look at the package, and then we'll jump right into this. Again, we've got the big giant window we were used to seeing on the Ultimates. Just like with Scott, it just says Steiner with an Ultimate up here. There's a C on this one, and Scott's, I just checked, had an O right here instead of the C. Anyways, looking at the side, lost track. Got the Ultimate logo, and then it says Rick Steiner. And there's our old school logo, same as on the top. And then on this side, we've got our portrait of Rick Steiner, looking really cool, headgear and all. This one's going to be a fun one. Here is our picture of the figure itself. Then we've got a picture of Rick. He is actually, that right down here in the bottom, that is Scott with somebody on his shoulders, so Rick can hit the flying bulldog there. Anyways, I can't tell who this is that he's hitting it on, but going down the stats, height 5'11", from Detroit, Michigan, finisher, the flying bulldog. Career highlights, WWE Tag Team Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion. I'll bring this up close in case you want to pause to read yourself. And I'll go ahead and read it for you as well. The Steiner brothers are one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. Older brother Rick began his career as a singles star before his younger brother Scott joined forces with him. Together they were 9-time tag team champions, including 2 WWE Tag Team Championship reigns. Which, again, I'm a little surprised that there's no titles with these, but hey, that's fine. Can't win them all. Alrighty, we'll bust him out of here. As usual, I'll bust back in to show you what's underneath the cover there on the top and bottom, and we'll get him out. Alright, don't know what happened to the original video. Had some kind of error. Anyways, the file just messed up when it got sent to the computer. So the top says the dog-faced gremlin, and I'm going to flip it over on the bottom. It says Steiner line. So very cool. Alright, got him out of the package here. Some interesting things to go over with this one. Again, just like with Scott, as far as accessories go, we're a little bit bland. Maybe just a hair less bland than with Scott, and I'll show you why I say that here in a second. But we do have a jacket, we have hands, and we have two heads. So real quick, we do have the open palm hands and the closed fist. These actually do have tape on the fingers of the hands. Oops. And the closed fist hands are also taped. Sorry. So that's always nice. And then we have two extra heads. Now, interesting thing with these heads, they have this strap is not attached. There is a little hole over here on the side that peg right there on the end would peg into. I don't know if that'll work on this head because it's the open mouth gasp there. But there's a close-up look at it. That is a great face sculpt. And then this one also has the chin strap not attached as well. I'm going to be honest, that eye over here on this side, I'm not super thrilled at. The paint app on it is not very good. But it's not as bad as I thought it was now that I see it a little bit better on the screen. And then the jacket. There's a close-up look at that. Now, I will tell you, and I don't know how well it's going to show up when I get them both on the screen, but this jacket's colors are just a little bit different than Scott's. So, we'll grab the figure. First off, let's bring this head up. What is it with that eye on that side that they are struggling to do? Look at that right there. The paint app on that is pretty rough. Well, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I guess it's not supposed to be open quite as much. But the chin strap on this head is actually molded in. It does not come undone. We got a tattoo here. It says Dog Face Gremlin. We got another one on this side. Complete with chest hair. We got the colorful singlet. Right down to the non-matching boots. Very accurate for Rick Steiner. Okay, he is standing up pretty good. I was struggling to get him to stand up a while ago, but I think I just had an ankle joint that needed to be worked with for a second, and I got him going. So, I wasn't thinking so at first, but I do think now that I've seen them all up close, I will probably keep this head on, just for the simple fact that I can only imagine how much of a pain these things are going to be. Let's see. I'm going to try to get one just strapped. Okay. And there's that. See, I got the strap on there, but I don't think maybe I can put the head on with that already strapped. I might try it, okay? Because I know once the head's on, it's going to be a nightmare. This one, on the other hand, I'm really unsure of just because of the shape of it. Let's see if I can get it in the peg hole even. So we can even think about it. Alright, there we go with that. Honestly, if this works, I may use this one. Because I do like this one better. And I'm going to do that right now. I'll go ahead and try to pop that head on and see how this goes. So just give me just a second. Woo, dog face gremlin. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that will be the way to go. Looking at it though, it probably wouldn't be a giant. Oh, here we go. That's what I get. I touched it. Now I won't be able to get it back on there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show you under his chin. That is pretty well pinched in there. There's a pretty decent look at it. So you can get this back on if or put it on after you put the head on. You do have to tilt it back because otherwise you don't get enough play in it. Not my favorite part, but I like this head the best. And then this is what the molded one looks like. That's all. That one does not come off. And then with these, this side, you know, you have to actually plug in the peg. You can see it already kind of wanting to come out there. This side, it is molded in. It does not come loose. So, unless you break it. And I'm not looking to do that today. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put the jacket on him real quick. And then we're going to bring Scott over and put the team together. Alright, got the jacket on him. Once again, I didn't follow my own advice and take the hands off, so I had to fiddle with it. It is a little tight. Like, you almost can't get it Velcroed as good as Scott's, but there we go. That's a little better. Good Lord, now his arm's all jacked up. Eventually I'll get it right. Alright. There we go. Looking good. Not much else to look at as far as the figure itself goes. Articulation, it's the same as always with these Ultimates. We got the butterfly joints in the shoulders, double jointed pinless elbows, double jointed pinless knees. We got the boot cut. Don't do that. Guess you can call it boot cut on this side and shin cut on this side. Funny. We do have the ankle articulation. We got the toes, wrists, and all that. With this head, if you move it around, that little thing is going to come undone 100% of the time. It's a little annoying, but I like the way it looks better than this. I just think it looks more authentic. See, when you're looking at this, you don't hardly see it, and when you're actually looking at him, you can see it. So I like that better, and I like this face better. But let's get his brother. All right. It's barely showing up on the camera of the differences in the jacket. So the blue may be just about the same, but the yellows in the pockets, straps here, this one is a little more gold. Even the sleeve colors are a different shade of yellow. Good grief. So that's not a complaint, just something I'm pointing out. I do think it's supposed to. I don't think they're supposed to be identical. As I get through, yeah, look, even the cuffs, his are just solid blue and his has stripes. So, not identical jackets, but they're not supposed to be. I'm 90% sure. And if they are, I will pull that up in editing and let you guys know. Alright, so as you can see, these figures are definitely accurate with the different color jackets. You can tell, here's another shot. They even have the green headgear, so definitely are right on the money by not having them match. However, in this picture, they are wearing matching jackets, so they would have been good to go either way. I do like the fact that they did the ones that are not identical. I do wish that they came with those titles like in that picture right there, though. That would have blew this set completely out of the water and made it absolutely fantastic. But can't win them all. Now back to the video. But overall, fantastic set. Really loving it. So happy to add them to the collection. I'm going to tell you now, my plan is to definitely get stands on those feet. So I don't have to jack around with those, because I don't know. I'm struggling with both of them on standing up. So if you get this set, let me know in the comments if you've messed with these and if you had any trouble getting them to stand up. Generally, especially with Ultimate Editions, I can get them to stand up in a matter of seconds. I've spent 30 seconds on a couple of different occasions with each of them, trying to get them to stand up, to where even if I pick him up and move his arms or whatnot and I set him back down, he automatically stays. And I'm not getting that out of him yet, but I am going to keep working with them. Like I said before, other than just blend on the accessories, we didn't get real flashy on that. The jackets are great. They look awesome. It screams Steiner Brothers. I would have loved for them to come with tag titles. I really don't understand why they didn't. But I have tag titles I can put on them. So it's not too big a deal. But I do, you know, I am partial to them coming with titles, and I'm not real sure why such a legendary team didn't. But that's fine. The next step is to get his son, Braun Breaker. I do not have a Braun Breaker figure, and I'll be honest, I really want the first Braun they did, and I want the Chase variant, because I think it would go better with this than the regular variant. That would require me opening a Chase, though, and I don't know how I feel about that. But the Chase collector does have that Chase variant. He has opened it in the past. So if I was to get hold of my hands on that, we could possibly just do a trade, so I don't feel so bad about opening it. But yeah, Steiner's Ultimate Edition, great set. I can't complain about it. Like I said, I'm having trouble standing them up. That could just be me. Been a long day. Don't know. Let me know in the comments, though. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Steiner Brothers set, and what other tag teams do we need to have Ultimate Edition sets of. Road Warriors. Make sure you smash that like button. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the other great content. Tons of figures, plus the live podcast every Sunday, live at 7 p.m. Central Time. Come check it out. Follow us on all of our other social media platforms. Check out our other two channels, Gladiator Toys and The Chase Collector. Combined, we make Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Those two are our other passion projects, so please check those out. Show them a little bit of love. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.